Today we're in London and we're going to find out if people have good business ideas. Let's go. Stay tuned to the end. We end up talking to a young founder who has partnered with Walmart to bring his brand to light. Excuse me, would you ever start a business?
No.
No. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Would you ever start a business?
Sorry?
Would you ever start a business?
Probably not.
No.
Some kind of clinical psychologist, maybe a psychological wellbeing practitioner.
Okay.
So like a master's in that.
You could start your own clinic. How would you position it differently to others or better than other ones? Why would people come to you rather than other people?
I don't know. It'd have to have some kind of selling point, I think. Like I'd have
Yeah.
to specialize in something.
What would you specialise in?
I have ADHD, so maybe
Okay.
something to do with neurodivergence and that.
You could help people, younger people, let's say, that are struggling with ADHD.
Yeah, something like that.
I like that. That's good. Excuse me. Would you ever start a business?
Yes.
What would you start it in?
Cafe.
Cafe. How come a cafe?
It's a pretty simple business,
Okay,
and
yeah.
you can do a lot of different things with it.
Yeah. What would be unique about your cafe? So why would people visit your cafe rather than someone else's?
Maybe there's like some kind of like community elements, books and knowledge and information and stuff.
And how would you tell people about your idea? So how would you actually get the word out?
Consistent work, keeping the place open early as hell, kind of late as well.
Long hours.
Semi-regular like events.
Okay, yeah.
Stuff like that. You know, keep things fresh, keep people coming in and
Yeah.
out, new people, new experiences.
What do you think your step one is? So you've had the idea, but what would the very first physical thing that you do be to actually get it off the ground?
Learn how to pour a super good cup of coffee.
Why don't you start now?
Well, I guess I'm just learning. I gotta learn a little more.
Why don't you go to like a local cafe? There's obviously loads around here and just be like, look, can I just stay around for 2 days? I'll help you work for free. That way you can watch them exactly how they make the
Yeah.
coffees, how they do the processes, and also the things that you probably don't really see and you won't even think about until you're in it and you're thinking, oh shit, we've got to do this, that.
Yeah. No, I gotta learn and I gotta work. But probably, work for like a few
What if we go now and we find a cafe and we ask them?
I don't have time to do that right now, but still,
okay.
yeah.
Excuse me, would you ever start a business?
Not at the moment, no.
How come?
I don't know what to do.
What's your passion? What do you enjoy to do?
What do I enjoy?
Yeah.
Wow, you caught me very off guard right now. What do you enjoy? Maybe we could work with you.
Why'd you feel me?
Maybe the gym route, showing like certain workouts.
To say, you seem like you go a lot, so
Appreciate it, thank you.
you could probably give some good advice. There's a lot of people like me myself where gym's quite intimidating. It's like, what do I do? How do I do this? So you could just give advice, and then maybe from there you might get some message you saying, oh, can you help me out? And then you become a PT basically.
You just need like a platform to just showcase what you could do.
And how do you get that platform? How do you build that platform up?
I feel like the best way would probably be through TikTok. Everyone's on TikTok nowadays. Maybe Instagram Reels.
Yeah. Why don't you start posting now? Like, what's stopping you?
Oh, you know what? If you want me to be honest, probably like a confidence thing. Someone might see my content and be like, oh, what is this guy doing? Like,
There's always like an element of embarrassment in anything that's good. You just got to keep going past it. And you know what? It flips. So initially it's embarrassing, but then like, oh, sick, I want to be like him.
I need editing. I need maybe a tripod. Like, it's all of these stuff that you just got to think about.
Just post your workout. I'm guessing you've got like a structure on how you do things.
Right.
Just record it and post it. Editor, do you have a Mac?
Yeah.
You can use iMovie, it's free.
Yeah. I got Premiere Pro.
There we go. Why haven't you started? You've got the stuff in place. If you say, oh, I'll do it maybe next week, next month, before you know it, you'll be 50 and you'll be like, it's too late.
Yeah.
How about this? You film content, I'll edit your first reel for you. Your whole first TikTok reel, I'll do it for you.
The thing is, I'll edit it. No worries. Like, I trust my editing skills and stuff. You gotta look like you know what you're talking about.
Looks is only like 50% of it. If you just start like talking on TikTok and you give really, really solid advice, TikTok, people are going to like it, they're going to comment, it's going to explode. They're not really going to care like necessarily how you look because you're giving good advice, no? I feel like you've kind of hit a wall, but you've got a ladder. Go with friends and get them to record, because then if you're like in a group, you feel less isolated, it's just you filming. Excuse me, would you ever start a business?
Oh, not today.
No problem. Have a good day. Excuse me, would you ever start a business?
I have started a business.
Go on, tell us about it.
So we started a business from the university.
Yeah.
We're hoping to spin out, but it's all on space applications.
Space
Yeah. So I can't really get too into detail because the technology is an overlap with defence.
What was the step one? So pass the idea, how do you actually get that off the ground and get it going?
Again, it's just a research we do.
Just a research, and you just thought off the research, was like, oh yeah, there's an opportunity here.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Would you ever start a business?
No, I never started a business. No, unfortunately.
No?
Not yet.
No. Did we ask that? Excuse me. Would you ever start a business?
Sorry, no, please.
No. What do you like doing? What do you like enjoy doing?
Well, we both study law.
Do you enjoy law though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But how would you separate yourself from the other people? Like, what would be different about your law firm compared to like other ones out there?
How do we do that?
What would your step one be? So you want to open a law firm. What's like the very first thing that you would do to actually make that real?
Find a team of good lawyers.
Good lawyers. How do you find a team of good lawyers?
That's exactly the question. Poach people.
Poach people. Well,
I'm joking.
here's an idea. Here's an idea what you could do. You could start posting on social media about law stuff, and that way you get some traction. Then you make people want to work for you.
Because they want that kind of online buzz, a bit more younger generation of law firm rather than like old person law firm. Like your personality can shine through that page. That could be one of your USPs. By the posting, once you build your foundation, you could get someone on board, like an investor that's not going to take as much money as they would if you didn't have anything there.
It makes sense, but it's a long way. It's a long way. There are a lot of people on TikTok who post already. There's law, like law TikTok and stuff like that. That's true.
But no one's you.
Oh, I like that. No, that's a good one.
Would you ever start a business?
Yeah, for sure.
You sure? What business would you start? What would it be in?
Something that would definitely like make a difference, maybe. Something.
Okay, yeah. Who are you actually trying to make an impact to, and what is the impact?
Students, I guess.
Students. Okay, so what's the problem with students, and what's the impact you need to make to students?
Financial management, I guess, is
Financial management.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can help young people in university or college be more
financially responsible. Yes.
And how would you do that?
Construct an app or some sort that limits your spending.
And you know what? In London, it's so easy to spend money as well.
Yeah,
like you can go out and tap. Next to you, it's like 100
start
quid.
spending money.
You're
Yeah,
like, where's this come from?
Yeah.
How's this happen? What's stopping you? That's a great idea.
Well, actually,
How can we help you?
I mean, I honestly don't know. What do you offer? What can you do?
Have you heard of Lovable? Are you on the computer now?
Yeah.
Have you got Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Let's go on Lovable. Let's have a look. And then from there, it would start building it. Then you can talk to it and edit it as you go. And that's how you can build your app without any coding. How do you make money from that? What would you be your step 2, for instance?
Subscriptions.
Exactly. Maybe a premium feature where they can do slightly more.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple that way. Yeah. I know.
we go.
Now, at the start of this conversation, do you reckon you could have thought through all them things like we just have?
No.
No. And now you've got like you could take step 1 tomorrow if you wish.
Yeah.
And start. Begin. See you soon. Excuse me. You might start. Would you start a business?
Oh no.
You might start.
I might start.
I caught you mid-sentence.
I was talking about my assignments.
Sorry, I thought you might start a business. Would you ever start a business?
one day, yeah.
What business?
Law firm.
Law firm. Interesting. Do you do law then?
Yeah.
So we actually just talked to 2 other people
Yeah.
talking about law firm. What would be different about your law firm?
Well, I also, along with the law firm, I want to open community businesses.
What's the drive behind that? Like, what's your like passion? What keeps you going?
My nan and granddad, they passed away, but I used to watch like crime shows with my nan.
Yeah.
So that's like the
That's
push
kind of,
to do it.
Gets
Yeah.
you in it.
So past the idea, what would be your step 1? What would be the first thing you do to actually get the ball rolling?
Finish uni,
Yeah.
do masters, then start a paralegal job, work there for a couple of years,
Yeah.
gain experience, need around 50 grand to start a business,
Okay.
open it,
Yeah.
do a marketing campaign, everything for it.
Can I give you an idea?
Yeah.
So you need 50 grand to start. That's a lot of money. Not many people have 50 grand just sort of lying around, right? You could start posting on social media, law tips, maybe something you learned, something you slightly disagree with, your own take on it. From there, you could build a good community, which you said you like communities, and then you can get brands to sponsor you to post stuff, maybe even a law brand themselves. From that, you can use that money to actually start yourself. There's 2 things. If you don't start, you have a great community, a lot of things come out of it, you'll probably get in a way bigger law firm because someone will see that and they'll really like it. Separates you from everyone else. I mean, your friends ran away from you there. I don't know if they're in...
Got class.
Oh, there we go, yeah. Do you have class as well? Kind of, okay, yeah.
Not going.
But it separates you from the crowd,
Yeah.
right? Because you have that TikTok page.
Yeah.
That's worst scenario. Best scenario, you get sponsorship, then you start your own thing from it. Do you know how to edit? Kind of. And are you comfortable in front of camera? There we go. So what's stopping you?
That is true. That is true.
So how can we help?
Motivation.
Is this motivation for you then?
Yeah.
There we go. You've got this. You can do it. I walk backwards. I think a lot of young people actually do want to start a business. They're just very confused on like how to begin. Because everyone we talk to, they're like, oh yeah, it's a great idea. Either one, they haven't thought of it. Two, they don't have the money. Or three, they don't know how to begin. They don't know their step one. So by what we're doing, I guess we tell them about the step one. You don't need money to start things. You can start things in other ways. There's ways to bootstrap it and get going. And yeah, it's like that win-win scenario. Like if you start a TikTok page and grow it, number one, you'll get a really good job from it. Or number two, you'll get sponsorship and that can fund what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a win-win really. Excuse me, would you ever start a business?
No, I would not. Sorry.
How come?
But why not? No
Why
ideas.
not?
No ideas. No ideas.
No ideas. What do you like doing? Like what's your like passion?
I don't have a passion.
You don't have a passion?
I don't have a passion.
You must have a passion.
No, I don't.
What's your hobby?
I like hiking.
You like hiking?
Yeah, I like hiking.
So, is there a problem that you face with hiking which you could potentially turn into an idea? What problems do you have when hiking? You can't tell me nothing. There's got to be something there.
Wrong gear.
Lack of water.
Lack of water. So how can you turn that problem?
Well, there's already stuff for that, isn't there? Like filtration kits and stuff.
How could you make it
Okay.
better?
I have no idea.
You've got to be able to make it
I
better.
have no idea. You've got the wrong guy.
We can make this idea work. So, hiking.
I'm kind of in a rush, so I need
We
to
can
go.
walk.
No. Well,
You want us to go away?
I don't know what to say.
You want us to go away? No problem. Have a good day.
Sorry, thank you.
Have a good day.
No, I know what it is.
Excuse me. Would you ever start a business?
No.
No? No? Absolutely. What would you start?
Tequila brand.
Why tequila? Why? How come?
Love tequila.
You love it. What would be different about your brand? So why would people buy yours other than, because loads in the shop, isn't there?
There's loads in the
So what's
shop.
your, like-
My bottle will look cooler.
Your bottle would look cooler. What would your bottle be?
Shaped like a snake head. Actually, it's already in the works.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Okay,
confirmed.
go on, tell us. So you've had the idea. What's the very first thing that you're going to do to actually bring it alive?
Manufacture the bottle.
Okay.
Buy Serpentis tequila. Delicious.
There we go. Is it? So have you actually got a brand now?
Yeah, it's all. It's all.
Can
once
you
I go
got a
back to the
photo?
set-
So
yeah,
you can
yeah,
show
yeah,
us. Let's go.
yeah.
Let's see it. Get it on camera.
Yeah. Buy Serpentis tequila.
Take a look at that.
Oh yeah.
So
look at that bottle.
why did you start that? Like, how did that even come about?
I like drinking tequila. I like high-end liquor. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And is there not a lot of options at the moment for you?
Not here. There's like 2 tequila brands. So
There
I'd
we go.
love to, expand in the UK, get
So
some
you
more
saw-
diversity in the market.
An opportunity, and
Yeah.
you've taken it.
Yeah.
How are you funding this? Because that can't be cheap to make bottles and tequila.
No, it's not. We actually just got some capital investment like
Okay.
a month ago. So
Yeah.
it's slow, but yeah, we're working on. We got interest, so now it's just about raising more capital so we
And
can
actually
actually
bringing it to light.
I don't want to take credit because it's not like I didn't come up with it fully, but like it's so like someone a little bit older than me started it, and I came on, and
Brilliant.
so he did a lot of the heavy lifting, and now
Yeah.
we're kind of just meeting with people and trying to.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And if there's a young person watching this right now, trying to get into sales, trying to get selling, what makes a great salesman?
Just be passionate about what you sell.
Yeah.
I mean, people can tell genuine interest from just trying to sell products.
yeah.
So just be passionate and show that
And
you
just
care.
get your face out there.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
seems like what you're doing.
Yeah.
And one thing leads to another, and you start meeting cool people.
Exactly.
Perfect. Anyway, appreciate you talking to me. Best of luck with the brand. Thank you. That's